I use AI every single day. I use it to write captions, I break down my analytics, to tighten my scripts, and to plan content strategy. This video that you're watching right now, AI helped me structure it. And I think everybody should be doing the same. But I also think people are using it not wrong as in they're skipping the one step that actually matters. And it's costing them the only skill that AI cannot replace. Just think about it, how we've accessed information over the last 30 years. At the beginning, so 30 years ago, it would have been books. If you wanted to learn something, you found the right book, you sat down, you read it, you processed it, and you formed an opinion and an understanding. It's slow, it's a lot of effort, but by the end of it, you fully understand the topic. Work was learning. Then came Google, a lot faster. You type a question that you have, you get 10 results. You scan through, you have to filter them, you have to compare. There is still some thinking involved, but easier to skip to the answer without really sitting in the question. Now there's AI. You ask a question, and within 30 seconds, you get a structured, confident, well-formatted answer. No filtering, no comparing sources, no discomfort of not knowing. Just, here's your answer on a plate. And genuinely, that is incredible. The speed, the access, and the quality. It's the most powerful tool that most people will ever use. Here is what gets missed. Each of those steps made it easier to access. Each of those steps also made it easier to skip the thinking. And the thinking is where the understanding lives. Now, I'm not saying AI is bad. I'm saying the opposite. It's so good that it's easy to let it do everything for you, including the parts that you should be doing yourself. When you let AI generate your ideas, structure your arguments, and form your opinions, you get output that sounds smart, but if you go one layer deeper, there is nothing underneath. There's no foundation, there's no original thought, just borrowed intelligence that sounds like yours. The danger isn't using AI. The danger is outsourcing your thinking to it without realizing you've done it, because that happens quietly. You don't decide one day to stop thinking for yourself. You just start letting the tools do it. Because it's so fast and so good, you don't notice the muscle getting weaker. And if you're trying to build something real, a business, a brand, or a career, you cannot build it on borrowed information and borrowed thinking. At some point, you need to be the person in the room with an original thought. And AI cannot give you that. Only your own brain can. So let me show you how I use it, because I'm not theoretical. It's built into my daily workflow. I use most of the AIs. I use ChatGPT sometimes. I use Gemini on other occasions. And I use Claude as the main one. I use it to format scripts after I have thought of them and after I have written the initial script. I use it to generate descriptions and tags. I use it to break down my analytics so I can spot the patterns faster. I use it to tighten my wording. I'll write something rough and then I'll have AI neaten it up a little bit. And I'm telling you, it's made my content significantly better. I went from spending 3 to 4 hours editing a video to about 30 minutes. Hence why it's taken me so long to do long form content, because I recorded the first video and it took me so long to edit. I was like, I don't want to do this every week. My scripts are getting tighter, my strategy is clearer. I get more done in less time. Everybody should be using tools like this. If you are leaving speed on the table and somebody else is picking it up. And this is the whole point of this video. I've built a specific order of operations around it. AI never touches my ideas first. It used to, but not anymore. The thinking happens before the tool opens, always. But here's what that actually looks like. I want to be upfront about this. This isn't some polished system that I've developed and perfected. Parts of it I've been doing for months. One part I literally started 7 days ago. I'm building this in real time. But the principle is simple. Ideas are mine, execution is assisted. First, I feed my brain with raw materials. AI does not touch. At the moment, it's mainly podcasts. I listen to Chris Williamson, Diary of a CEO, Alex Hormozy, Joe Rogan on occasion if I see a good feature. I've read a few books that have genuinely changed the way I think. The main one is 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel, I think it is. I've read Atomic Habits, I'm currently going through the Rockefeller letters. The format doesn't matter. What matters is that the ideas that enter your head are from real sources, through real processing, before AI gets anywhere near the thinking. If the only input going in is AI generated, your output is always going to be a recycled version of what already exists. You need original raw material. Second, I write things down before AI sees them. I've gone through probably 10 notebooks by now. It's probably an exaggeration, but there are lots of notebooks that I've gone through. When I'm out and about or in my car, I will talk to Siri or I'll talk to Notes to make a note. When I'm at home, it's a physical notebook that I've got right here. This is my old notebook that I've filled up. It's just pages of random notes. Most of them are just random content ideas. There's maps making money that I've seen from, I don't know, Iman Gadzi or something. And the third thing, I started a 60-second series where I talk for 60 seconds uninterrupted. I started that 7 days ago. I watched a higher up wellness video on the Chris Williamson podcast. Every day I hit the record, I pick a topic and I talk to the camera for at least 60 seconds. Sometimes it's more. There is no script, no AI, no edits. It is literally just my thoughts. And let me tell you, it's really difficult. When you've been letting AI help you and assist you for so long, trying to do it on your own exposes how much you've been leaning on it. That's the whole point of the challenge. It's training the muscle back up again. Not because AI is bad, but because the muscle still matters, even when you've got the best tools in the world. Then, after all of that, I will use AI to help me execute. Take this video. I wrote it down. I wrote down the core idea in my notebook weeks ago. The analogy, the arguments, the examples, they're all mine. Then I brought it to AI to help me structure it into a script, which I'm reading from now. The idea is mine, polish is assisted. That's the order that matters. If you're watching this, the likelihood is that you're using AI in some form or another, and you should be. But ask yourself honestly, when was the last time that you sat with a problem and thought it through yourself without reaching for the tool? When was the last time that you wrote something from scratch without using AI? When was the last time that you formed an opinion that wasn't structured by a chatbot? This isn't about using AI less. Use it more. Use it every day. Get faster, get better, and get more done. But do your thinking first, because the ability to think originally is the one skill that AI genuinely cannot replace. And if you let that go, all the tools in the world won't get you back. I'm still figuring this out. The system I just showed is a work in progress. Half of it is a month old, not even that. And one part of it is a week old. And that's the truth of where I'm at right now. But that's what this series is. You're watching someone build in real time. This is episode 1. Please like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Episode 2 drops next Friday. I'll be on holiday, but I'll be posting anyway.